Shivananda Sharma Memorial RV College Video Lectures, an ISR initiative. Ssmrv College, one of the premier institutes run by the prestigious RV Group of Institution, has come up with an unique initiative to engage students at the time of this unforeseen medical emergency caused by corona outbreak. As a socially responsible institution, we would like to connect academically with students to make good the losses caused. In this connection, I, Jagadish A of Dept of Business Administration, posting a video on the subject marketing management and the topic distribution channels. Please watch the video till the end and like, share with your peer group and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. Let us understand what is distribution channel. It is the path or route decided by the company to deliver its goods or services to the customers. Route can be as short as a direct interaction between the company and the customer, or it can include several interconnected intermediaries like wholesaler, distributor, retailers, etc. Now, let us understand the functions of distribution channel. Number 1. Provide time, place and ownership utility. Company make the product available when, where and in which quantity the customer wants. Second one, logistic and physical distribution. Channels are responsible for assembly, storage, sorting and transportation of goods from manufacturer to customers. Third one, facilitation. They provide pre-sale and post-purchase services like financing, maintenance, information dissemination and channel coordination. Third one, creating efficiencies. This is done in two ways, breaking bulk and creating assortment. Breaking bulk. Wholesaler and retailer purchase large quantities of goods from manufacturer, but break the bulk by selling few at a time. Creating assortment. They also offer different types of product at a single place, as customer don't have to visit different retailer for different products. Fourth one, sharing risk. Most of the channels buy the product beforehand. They also share the risk with the manufacturer and do everything possible to sell it. Sixth one, marketing. Channels are in direct contact with end customers and help the manufacturer in propagating the brand message and product benefit and other benefit to the customers. Now, let us understand types of distribution channel. Channels of distribution can be divided into the direct channel and indirect channel. Now, let us understand what is a direct selling. It is also called as zero level channel, that is between the manufacturer to customers. It does not involve any intermediaries. The manufacturer get in direct contact with the customer at the point of sale. Example to support this, brand retail stores taking order on the company website, etc. These channels are used by manufacturers selling perishable goods, expensive goods, etc. Now, let us understand what is indirect channel, that is selling through intermediaries. When a manufacturer involves a middleman or intermediaries to sell its product to end customers. It can be classified into three types: one level channel, two level channel, three level channel. In one level channel, the three people are involved: manufacturer, retailer and customer. Retailers buy the product from the manufacturer and then sell it to the customer. It works best for manufacturer dealing in shopping goods like clothes, shoe, toys, etc. In two-level channel, there are four people involved: manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer and customer. Wholesaler buy the bulk from the manufacturer, break it down into small packages and sells them to retailer, who eventually sell it to the end customer. Goods which are durable, standardized and somewhat inexpensive and whose target audience isn't limited to a confined area use two-level channel of distribution. In three-level channel, there are five people involved: manufacturer, agent, wholesaler, retailer and customer. It involves an agent beside the wholesaler and retailer who assist in selling goods. These agents come handy when goods need to move quickly into the market soon after the order is placed. They are given the duty to handle the product distribution of a specified area or district in return of a certain percentage commission. The agent can be categorized into two types. Number one, super stockists. Second one, carrying and forwarding agent. What super stockists do? They buy the stock from the manufacturer and sell them to wholesaler and retailer of their area. Now, what carrying and forwarding agent do? They work on a commission basis and provide their warehouse and shipment expertise. Now, let us understand what is dual distribution. When manufacturer uses more than one marketing channel simultaneously to reach the end user, is said to be using the dual distribution strategy. Example to support this: mobile manufacturer may open own showroom to sell product directly, while at the same time use internet and other retailer to attract more customers. Now, let us understand distribution channels for services. Unlike tangible goods, services cannot be stored, but this doesn't mean that all the services are always delivered using the direct channels. With the advent of the internet, even services now use intermediaries to reach to the final customers. Now, let us understand the factors determining the choice of distribution channel. Selection of the perfect marketing channel is tough. It is among those few strategic decisions which either make or break your company. The four factors should be considered before deciding whether to opt for the direct or indirect distribution channel. They are marketing characteristics, product characteristics, competition characteristics, and company characteristics. Let us start with the first factor, that is marketing characteristics. This include the number of customers, their geographical location, buying habits, taste and capacity, and frequency of purchasing, etc. Direct channel suit to businesses whose target audience lives in a geographically confined area, who require direct contact with manufacturer and are not that frequent in repeating purchase. In case of customer being geographically dispersed, manufacturers are suggested to use indirect channel. The buying pattern of the customers also affect the choice of distribution channel. If customer expect to buy all their necessary in one place, selling through retailers is preferred. If delivery time is not an issue, if the demand isn't that high, the size of the order is large, direct channels are suited. If the customer belong to the consumer market, longer channels may be used, whereas shorter channels are used if we belong to the industrial market. Understanding consumer behavior is essential for deciding the most effective marketing channel for the business. The second factor, product characteristics. It includes product cost, technicality, perishability, and whether they are standardized or custom made, play a major role in selecting the channel of distribution. Perishable goods like fruit, vegetable, etc. cannot afford to use longer channels as they may perish during their transit. Manufacturers of these goods often opt for a direct channel, whereas non-perishable goods like soap, toothpaste, etc. require longer channels as they need to reach customers who are geographically diverse. If the nature of the product is more technical and the customer may require a direct contact with the manufacturer, use direct channels. Whereas if the product is fairly easy to use and direct contact make no differences to the number of sales, longer channels are used. The per unit value of the product also decides whether the product is sold through a direct channel or indirect channel. If the unit value is high, like in the case of jewelry, direct or short channels are used, whereas a product like detergent whose unit value is low use longer channel of distribution. The third factor, that is competition characteristics. The choice of channel is also affected by the channel selected by the competitors in the market. Usually, the firm tend to use a similar channel as used by the competitors. But some firms, to stand out and appeal to the consumer, use a different distribution channel than the competitors. Example, when all the smartphones were selling in the retail store, some companies partnered with the Amazon and used the scarcity principle to launch their smartphone as Amazon exclusive. The fourth and last factor, that is company characteristics. Financial strength, management expertise, and the desire for control act as important factors while deciding the route the product will take before being available to the end user. A company having a large amount of fund and good management expertise can create the distribution channel of its own. But a company with low financial stability and management expertise has to rely on third party distributors. The company who want to have tight control over the distribution prefer direct channels, whereas those companies to whom such control doesn't matter or those who are just interested in the sales of their product prefer indirect channels. Thank you for watching.